Hi, in this video tutorial, you will get an overview on how to use Power Apps, from creating your Power Apps account to learning about its interface, controls, main features, and how you can use them to build your app. Power Apps is a Microsoft product to build applications with low code, making it simpler and faster to create applications. So how do you use Power Apps? First, you need to create a Power Apps account. To do that, go to this URL. Here you will have a description of the product. Then click Pricing. You have a free option and premium option. Lower price one requires minimum 2000 seat. The free account allows you to try Power Apps, but doesn't allow publishing an app to a production environment. But it has everything for you to learn and try it out. So click Get Started. Then here, you fill your work or school email. It needs to be a work or school email that already has Microsoft services, and so will be recognized by Microsoft Entra ID. Otherwise, it will not work. So if you don't yet have a Microsoft Services account, you have two options. Option one is to create an account in the Microsoft 365 developer program. Here, go to this URL, click Join Now, create your developer account, then come back to Power Apps and use the account that you created there. Here, in case that doesn't work, option two, if you don't want to go with a premium account, is to purchase a Business Basic subscription. So go here to this URL. And here you can purchase a Microsoft 365 Business Basic subscription, which gives you access to several products. And with this account, you can come back here to Power Apps and create your Power Apps developer account. So that one will be a less expensive option than going with the Power Apps premium account. I have another video here in the channel that explains in more details how to create a Power Apps account in case you need more help on that. Link is in the description and at the end of this video. Once you have your Power Apps account, go to make.powerapps.com and you will log into Power Apps. This is the home screen. Here at the top, you have the environments. Here on the left, you have the home screen. You can create an app. You can start with Copilot, which is getting help from Copilot AI to create an app. You have other options here, like start with data, start with a page design, or with a blank canvas. There are also templates, in case you want to take a look on that. There are some learning resources. Here on plans, you can create an app with the help of AI. On apps, you can see the list of apps that you have created. You can create a new app from here as well. Here on tables, you can create Dataverse tables to store data, and then you can use Dataverse as the data source for your app. Here on flows, you can create Power Automate flows. Here on solutions, you can create solutions that will act as a container for your apps, flows, and other objects that you create in the Power Platform. And then you can use the solution to transport your package to another environment. You can also create custom connectors, and there's many more options. You can click here on more, take a look, and pin just the ones you want. And there's even more here. If I click Discover All, there are many other things for you to use and learn. Now let's click Create to create an app, and click Start with a blank canvas. Here you have different options. You can create an app for a phone, tablet, or desktop, or responsive, which will work on desktop, tablet, and phone. Let's go with this one. And here is where you can design your app. You have an insert menu where you can insert controls like the text label, edit form, text input, gallery, and many others. Each one of these are a category, and you can click on them and see all of the different types of controls that you can use in your application. You can add data, like data sources, Dataverse, SharePoint, or some other data source like a SQL Server database or other database products, Excel, and so on. You can add a new screen. You can select predefined theme, or you can create your own, or you can design the app with the colors and style the way you want. You can choose the background color. You can add background image. Here in the tree view, you see the screen, which is this screen. You can add new screens and create several screens for your app. If I click here and I insert a control, let's say a text input control, we'll come here. You can go here, insert, let's say, a container. You can insert a text label. You can also insert a text input control. You can change here something like name, remove. I could add here at the top a title. Let's say customers. Here in the properties, you can also change things like the font size, the height, the width. I can centralize it. You can change the color, change the color of the font, change the font weight, so on. You can also add a button, let's say here, save. In this way, you can start designing my app. If I click here, save, I click play, you can see your app running. I could type here a name, whatever, then click save. Currently, the save will not work because I need to do other things like connect to a data source, tell where this data needs to be saved. By clicking here on the save button, I can go here to the onSelect property of the button. There are many properties, but on the onSelect property of the button, which runs when you click the button, I could add here a formula to update a data source. Let's say something like batch customers, the false customers. Let's say the table, the data source is called customers, okay? And then I could do name, which would be a column. The data source will be whatever I type here in the text input 2. Text input 2 dot text. So it would be a formula like this one. I didn't yet connect to data source, which has the customers table, and that's why it has this red line. To do that, you can go here to data, Click Add Data, select SharePoint. Here I have a customers list in SharePoint. I select the customers list, click Connect. Now my app connected to that list in SharePoint, and the error is gone. Now if I save, it will update my data source. This is a quick overview on how to use Power Apps. If you want more detailed tutorials on how to create a first application, watch the other videos here in the channel. A few suggested ones are in the video description below. Hey, if you like this video, please click like, and if you want to learn more about Power Apps, please subscribe.